just going to give you a little bit of context. So right now, I should be up there in that sky somewhere, heading to Japan. I've been turned around at the airport again. I'm not even taking full rap for it last time. But KLM, I fucking hate you right now. Some technical glitch, error in the system when I went to rebook my ticket the last time. Never actually fully reconfirmed the booking. Even though I have a ticket, it's there, the dates, it's in my app, the whole lot. I get there and I'm told your ticket is not ticketed. Zero communication, naff all from them. Incredibly shite. So right now, I'm still awaiting them sorting that shit show out. Hopefully, get me on tomorrow. What that has led to is an afternoon. Luckily, the airport's not too far away. Got all the way there. Again, joke. Absolute joke. But the pond I never got finished. I think that's high on the agenda. I did a bit of sorting out over the weekend as well to help start squaring another pond up that the lads were going to get done while I was away. We're going to crack on, see where we get now. So, this episode, not going to be too much, no real learning, just some absolute filth, absolute fish filth. I can promise you that. So let's get stuck in. So the first lot up in the foaminess, I've had these off the food, is in my big fish. And now I've done business with Paul at the Oaks Koi Farm for a long time. He's got a big event coming up, physical event at his place, which is in a lovely place, by the way. And he's decided to treat himself to some of my weapons to make a bit of a spectacle. So we're just getting everything documented here, then moved outside to condition them up ready for shipping. Look at that for a bowl of lumps, gleaming. All NND pieces as well, those ones. Very nice. Water looks shitty because that's pumping a bit of blood out of its gills, as the big ones often do as they're lifted and stressed a bit, but get skin on that. Amazing. Meanwhile, I am just about to do just a few looking a bit off it in here, look, as we approach. So I'm going to get a scrape done in here and all. Weirdly, sitting down there, look. Now, they aren't getting fed a mass amount at a minute, which won't be helping with energy levels, but still, not super normal behaviour. Now, different customer. This is one of the private guys. Actually, these are two of Martin's from the documentary. Oh, that's just unbelievable NND Kohaku I've been raising through. And then the Tancho shower as well, formidable. As it's warmed up, it's gone a little bit yellow at the minute, so outside in conditioning pond that'll sort out, but oh, proper fish. Say this is turning to quite the productive afternoon. Another one for Martin's pond. This is a 3-year, yes, but that's quite funny. Look, that eel saw is a Koda, really standard size Nisai. This is an Okawa, 3-year. Asagi I've been raising for him, and it is a beast. That's outside for prep pond. But yeah, don't get me wrong, as you're looking here, that as a Tosai was about the size. These are Koda's, just your traditional sort of Japanese Nisai. Not everything that you get accustomed to these days. When I say accustomed, that's talking about Nisai like everything should be 50-55 centimetres. It's not how it is. Still, the bulk of breeders in Japan are somewhere between 30 and 40, 40-45. Standard is considered that sort of 30 to 35 range. Small Nisai drops sort of below 30 below when that Chibi Nisai term gets used. But yeah, these monstrous sizes are not the normal, guys. I really want that to sink in. They are always still the exception. At the big farms, it becomes normal, but it's relative. They got Tosai at 30, 40 cm, 50, 55 Nisai and on from there. But certainly when you get to them 60 Nisais, the sort of nearly 75 of that golden corn I've been growing in there. They are exceptions, not the rules. Keep that in mind. And then one that I'm very sad about, that prize competition fish. My God, this guy's going to be over the moon when this thing turns up. I've raised that, so it's about 68 cm, I think, 68, 69. Unbelievable stuff. I see something crazy. Just another day at the farm, eh? Just another pond of absolute worldies. That's my big N.I.J male I've been raising to prove points. And yeah, I mean, look at it. It's full of females in there generally. Absolute barge of if it's right next to a female there. Crazy stuff. But obviously, yeah, this on the top right now is a bit of mucus. Obviously, all the moving around, you get it off the sock, it just kind of sloughs off the body. But yeah, what a pond like that. Sakai Mango Benigoi, rare item, customer's fish, before you ask. Dreamy, dreamy stuff. Time is just so scarce and precious. We're literally just about to start one thing. I've mapped out a sequence to start really getting us where we need to get in here especially. But with the time I've got, we call this bonus time, wasn't the right job, so I pivoted on that. I'm going to finish this pond down here. I'll just remind you the one we've been setting up, my super fruity Nisai to Sansai. Get that finished, and then I'm actually getting close to making some real sense. It's pretty much unlocked the next pond there, which is going to sort, and the lads will give them capacity just to make a few movements while I'm away, and we can progress on further. That's the pond I'm on about. God, they look well, don't they? Just as I'm walking past, there'll be a few people keen to see these. The Nogami Tosai took a real turn when some severe sleeping sickness hit them. They are looking absolutely top notch now, which I'm pleased about. And on top of that, you will not be able to ignore, as much I'd like you to, the red, black and white things in there. So that's enough of that for now. So I'm back in here first, finished off, and I'm going to be targeting my monkey collection. And likely maybe one or two. Oh, I've got the metallic Asagis to deal with as well. So I'm at 16 fish currently in that one next door. I think I'm going to have to set my stall out at 22 to begin with, which is roughly where I had the one that I was doing similar things with last year. And that'll possibly within a few months whittle down. Don't actually need to net them all, and with space being limited, this is actually male. I just want to show you, look, this actually bashed itself when we had the temporary covers on. That will eventually sort itself out. That's what happened here. It's lost the scale and it'll stay that colour till it properly fleshes back over. The space is too limited. 22, I've only got space for 16, sorry, going up to 22, 6 more fish. I think I'm going to end up doing that in the pond next door. So for now, I'm going with that. Love the body power it's got as well. Those two are both female. I'm just unsure where that's heading. It's a shame, body wise, it's an absolute animal. And I might, as I'm going along, go back on that. I'll see where I get in next pond first. Now these have developed a bit of a cult following. This is one of those Ooya Metallic Asagis that for the duration has been completely plain silver with a bit of face pattern, and just of late has had this Beni fly out. Now there's a serious chance for a proper 101 here, because the body size, everything else they got going for me, that colour gets to the level I think it can do. There's going to be something spectacular there. And talk about grow, they are nuts. Right, so I've moved next door now. This is getting into the shit end of decision making, let me tell you. And where I'm caught, because there's a few of these, apart from the Karashi, this is all Sansai. There's a few that are too big, really, such as my prize Sakai Sanke down there, which realistically would go with the bigger fish to really achieve what I want to with them this season. Places are now obviously much more limited. We're down to now 4 spots left in that pond. So here's my next 2 choices. These are Sansai. I'm going to blend in well. What we've got here is a Sakai male Sanke, which is just superb. And then a Okawa Shiro Sorry I've raised through from a small Tosai that is just getting better and better. Can't let that go yet, it needs a bit more time. Getting there with that, so I'm just waiting for an answer from a customer. A couple of spaces there if he wants to continue growing the 2 crazy Sakai fish on. And now, back to my big pond, because this is the one we're trying to get empty. I'll just have a look at these.
Well, that one hits you straight in the eye, don't it?
I mean, ain't that just a slab of fish? All N&D again, funnily enough. Meter bowl. Get in. Get in. They are awesome. Oh dear, oh dear. Now that you got hold of, Cole. I'm going to record his face. It's another one of my males, you know.
I can't believe it.
And that, it's a Sakai male. It's 4 years old. I've raised that from a 15cm Tosai here. Can't wait to see where I can actually take it. And next to it, that's 5, maybe 6 year I think. I'll have to check that. N&D female Sanke. That's not lacking body. Love it. Now there's some of my finest work. Raised from about 70 cm Tosai, 2 Sakai Sansai female. Client's fish, they're the ones I'm waiting for confirmation on. Just confirming he wants me to grow them through to really max out their potential. I think they'll be the last 2 fish in that end pond I'm putting together. Crazy stuff. So as much as I'm frustrated with what's gone on with my flight today, I am very satisfied with what I've got done this afternoon. And this pond has really took take. I'll flip it round. We'll have a proper look in a minute. Them last 2 Sakai fish. Wow. Yeah, but things are progressing. So let me show you that. I'll show you where everything else is got. And then the next video in the episode is, fingers crossed, going to be one in Japan. So if my maths is correct, that's got me to 22 fish. A mix of currently Nisai and Sansai, mainly Nisai, few Sansai. Pond's not quite got the colour mix that I was hoping for, and that's quite simply because there's not enough Go Sanke at the base of it to really have that impact. But this is about developing those individual fish in all reality. So, and it certainly don't want any more bodies in than that for what I want to do with them. That is for sure. And what'll happen is at some point, maybe the 6-month mark, maybe 3 months, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But if the pond's struggling at any point, there'll be a few bodies likely need to leave. But yeah, some interesting fishing there, that is for sure. It does leave me with one conundrum for the pond that'll have my biggest fish in, because I've got 2 Sakai fish of my own that need a home, and the big fish that's now all moved together, looking at what I've got collectively, there's probably already too many to go and stick in another couple. Actually, well, there's 4 fish because there's 2 more customer ones. So it looks like I might have to start getting ruthless in there, which is going to be horrible. Horrible, let me tell you. My 2 Sakai fish are in that one. Not show you them yet though. And then what we've got done, ready for servicing, is this pond empty. So this is what had all those big fish in before, but it's been a while since this has all been stripped down. Now I know that drum last year had a long period with a very split screen, and I'm likely thinking that biochamber might have an accumulation of shit. The fish have been doing all right. It's not caused anything like that, but it's not ideal. So I think it's time for a strip down, probably like an 80% water change, and get that ready for the new season. I don't want to completely destroy it. I need a decent ecosystem maintained to crack on. So it might be more like a 50% water change, thinking about it, and just service all that lot in that area. So that's that. Weren't expecting it. Keep your fingers crossed for me that I get where I need to be tomorrow. And I'm going to leave you a parting clip of this super Iltsori pond.